Hey everyone, welcome back to Taco's Bee Casa. I'm Taco. So it's been a busy week here on the casa. We've been down with my mentor's bees, and that's Diane Wellens of Dieseltown Bees, and she had a ton of honey that she needed harvested. So we were harvesting honey, and we were extracting honey. It was kind of an amazing process. Later in the video, I'll show you some pictures of that. But in the meantime, today we're going to do our first inspection of the hive, and we're going to look for the queen. And if we can find her, we're going to mark her. You guys gave some great suggestions last week in the chat, so I'm going to read them off. Dark Horse said her name should be Octavia. Annabelle said Rosetta and Amidala. Fat God said Fat God. And then Drawings and Scribblings said Beatrice or Terry, and then Brad said Queen Labifa. Great suggestions, everyone. So there's still a chance to win a Tacos Bee Casa sticker. Leave a comment in today's video, and like I said, we will pick the winner and announce it next Sunday. So today, what are we going to do? Well, we are going to basically do an inspection of the hive, and we're going to assess where we are in the situation. So if you remember last week, we installed the nuke and we put 5 empty frames of just wax frames in there. So we're going to see how they've done, how the girls have been building out. They've been really busy in the yard. You can see them flying around, and at the end of the video, I'll show you some more B-roll. And then if there's enough room, if they've filled it out enough, we'll put a honey super on top of that, a queen excluder in between to keep the queen down in the bottom, and then we'll come back next week and see how we're doing. Yeah, so let's go beekeeping. So it's been really dark and stormy these last couple days here in Maryland, so the girls have been kind of cooped up on their own inside the box, and I haven't touched them, so I don't know what we're going to see. So let's just go through it together. We've got the smoker lit, and let's crack her open. Definitely see ants, which is not necessarily a bad thing. They've got formic acid, which helps with a few things, so helps keep some of the diseases away, but too many ants is just not good. All right, already seeing lots of wax that they've drawn out on top of the box here. That's a good sign. They look really healthy. I'm looking for the queen real quick. Make sure she's not up here. Doesn't look like it. Now remember, we just want them to go back down in the hive, look for the queen. I see lots of, they've done a lot of work. I can already see it. Let me show you guys. Now, if you remember from last week, wow, that's a good looking frame on the inside. You remember from last week, this was pure, that black, like that black foundation, right? So look at that. They've already drawn that out. We've already got honey on there. We've got some, see those shiny ones? That's nectar that they've been bringing in. That white cap part is the honey. And let's look for our queen. And we've got a girl right here with pollen on her on her legs. That's called their pollen pocket. More nectar over here. That's a good looking frame. Okay, so good. I'm gonna move you over here, Mr. Smoker Man. See, they're just calm. They're just chilling. This way you can get a better look. Now you can see the capped honey there. That is nectar that's being turned into honey. All that brand new white comb that they've drawn out all the way to the last frame here. So that's really, really good. That means we will be able to put a honey super on top today. So that's great, great, great. Let's put that there for now. All right, next frame. And you guys saw me shake the bees earlier. That does not hurt them one bit. And I'm looking for an orange queen. She's orange. They've got different color queens. Sometimes they're black, sometimes they're orange, sometimes they're tiger. So they've got stripes. The tiger ones are the hardest to find. Lots of good looking brood on here. I'll show you this side. Lots of brood. See, she's been out there. They've drawn all that comb out on their own. See that brand new white comb there? Let's check over here. See some drones. Drones are sneaky little guys, though. They're bigger than the... Here's a drone right here. I'll show you. See right there? That's a drone. And he's bigger than the workers. So he makes you think it's a she because he's so big. Okay, no queen on that one. Put it back. Now it's important when you put these back to put them back in the right order. So this was my outside frame here, and it was oriented that way with the wax, right? So we're gonna move this back over. I just need space right now to work, but we're gonna move this back over, and this will be our end cap when we're done, after we've done everything. And these girls have been working. Okay, I see them making a couple of drone cells down here. So what they'll do is they'll make the drone cells on the edges right there. And then she'll deposit them. If they're any bigger than that, that means she's putting queen down. And the queen cells are much bigger, and when we see that, I'll point it out. We probably won't see that today, but you can see we have some really good brood in here. On the inside here, that's pollen, right? And I don't see any other charge cells. Here's a let's see if I can get, there we go. That's a drone cell. And that's just a regular brood cell. So that's going to be a female worker. That's going to be a male. Got me. That was my fault. Look at that, got stung. So there is the stinger of the bee. And the reason they come out in honeybees is because the very end has got a barb on it. And so it pulls it out and pulls their guts out with them, and they don't live much longer after that. So they really don't want to sting you. All right, so we were back to it. Told you guys were gonna get to see me get stung. It's all good. I don't have my normal hive tool with me because I think I left it down at Diane's. And while I got you here, make sure you go down in the description and check her YouTube channel out. She is an actual, no kidding, bee master, of which I am not. But I'm learning, and she's teaching me. Lots of brood on this one. I figured it would be. It's more towards the center part of the hive. You have a lot of wacky comb on the bottom there, which we're gonna leave. And if you look, excuse me, if you look on the outside of the frame here, you see all that nectar. So what they're doing is they're making that brood, right? And they're giving them food for later. So that'll be, it's a really good frame. It's heavy. It's definitely heavy, heavier than normal. And I do not see our queen on here either. Okay, on to the next one. Lots of good looking wax though. Really great. All right, so I'm back with the queen excluder. So you can see the bars on here, too thin for her butt to get through, but her head can get through, and all the female workers can get through that as well. So we are going to add that, and then I'm going to put a deep box on top. And the deep, like I said, I'm not really 100% looking for, what? It's trying to get me. It's trying to sting. She's mad. They're mad at me. I've been in the box too long and they're telling me get out. There you go. All right. So I've been in the box too long. They're telling me get out. But anyway, like I was saying, with this deep box, we are putting this on here so that they can make honey for a couple reasons. One, for the winter. I want them ready for the winter. I want them to be able to survive the winter. And then, but also because the dearth is coming up, which means the nectar and the pollen flow slows way down during the summer, and then it'll pick back up again in the fall. So show you guys just one of these frames. Are all the same. So it's just waxed. We'll see how they do next week. All right, so there you have it, folks. We successfully inspected the hive. We didn't see any major problems, lots of good activity. So there we go. So thank you guys for being here with me. Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm gonna leave you with some B-roll and some relaxing music. Hope you find it as peaceful as I do. So with that, I'm signing off. Taco out.